Here with men's tennis coach Jeff Halberg. Coach, it's hard to believe that February 1 is this Saturday and the season kicks off. I know you guys have been practicing for a while now. As the preparation has begun for this weekend, talk a little bit about how things have been going.
Well, it's been a good start. With the way the weather has been, it does seem like we're starting early. It kind of does sneak up on you, and of course we're down at the club away from things and taking care of things. But even this weekend, we had to cancel a couple of practices because of the extreme weather. But things are progressing well. I feel pretty good about how we're building things. The doubles teams we worked on a little bit last night, again trying to prepare things for the weekend. So I'm optimistic, but you know, there's still a lot to learn. So
yeah, you're coming off of a season that is probably one of the best that you've had in your coaching tenure. 17-7 overall. You made the conference tournament. A lot of building blocks were put in place. And then you look at the roster, you did lose quite a bit from that squad as well.
Yeah, well, we kind of lost the four amigos, those four seniors that had been together. But one of the nice things that happened was that they really helped to instill a real sense of a great work ethic, a great sense of pride within the team. And so because we had a number of freshmen come in, actually 4 freshmen come in, that they kind of really took that on. And of course, returning guys like Gavin Smith, who's a senior, has really done a great job of stepping into that leadership role. Tim Wolford has been able to return to the team after 2 years out, and he's done a great job as well. So in some ways, it's a new team in some ways, but at the same time, it's got a good feel for it, similar to last year's, that they're all there ready to work hard and stuff like that. So it's actually been kind of effortless in that way. It's really been fun to practice. I mean,
you did mention you lost the 4 seniors, but really your cupboard isn't bare. You've got a lot of talented people coming back. You did mention Gavin, and Tim was played very well until he got hurt, and it's nice to see him come back. Yeah. But also you've got a couple of freshmen in Colin Kazarowski and Blake Omscheid, who really, and Warren Lawrence, and we can't forget him as well, but they really did a great job as freshmen and are kind of coming into their own here as sophomores this year.
Absolutely, and it's been a great relief too that Blake and Warren had some injury issues in the fall, but fortunately we're past it, and they're really making great progress. So we had Nick Castle return to the team as well. He had to miss out last year, but he's back again, and Nick's a real solid player. Garen Merritt has really made a leap as well. He struggled a little last year with injuries and fitness, but this year he's fitter, he's in better shape, and he's actually stroking the ball real well. He's a strong kid. So I mean, I have 8 guys, and they all can play. I mean, we were playing doubles last night, and it was great tennis. I mean, I was really pleased with what I was seeing, and so I think everybody felt that too. They're really feeling like, hey, it's starting well. So, but again, I give credit to the guys because they're ready to work hard every day. They've got a great attitude, but I do like to also pay tribute to those seniors because I think they helped to instill it. That they kept that sense of pride in our team alive, and which was because that transition, it was bound to happen. You lose 4 guys, it's bound to happen, but it almost seemed, in some ways, it's almost seamless. It's just really worked nicely.
Yeah, and you're going to put them to the test right away on Saturday in an odd doubleheader for you guys. You go to Eau Claire for a 9 o'clock match on Saturday morning against St. Ambrose, and then you turn around at 5 o'clock that evening and you play back here against Martin Luther at the Winona Tennis Center. An interesting double-double, but it's got to be nice to get into action, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a late second thing come for the St. Ambrose match. They lost they were going to do a triangular, and one of the other teams had to pull out, and they were asking for somebody to help. And honestly, it just worked for us because Ambrose is a solid side. It'd be a really good early season test for us. Timing wise, it gives us enough time to get back and actually get a meal, get a little rest before we have to step on court against Martin Luther again. And I knew the guys were up for it. I mean, they wanted to play, and so it really was pretty easy to convince them. Sure, yeah, we'll play, coach. And it was, obviously we were helping Eau Claire as well because they really needed somebody to step in. So I think it was kind of a win-win for everybody. So we're looking forward to it.
The 2014 season kicks off on Saturday in Eau Claire against St. Ambrose, and back here in Winona against Martin Luther. Good luck.
Thank you.